Greetings, family and friends. Welcome to my channel. I ask you to bless me to motivate someone today. I ask you to bless me to encourage someone today. I ask you to bless me to inspire someone today. I ask you to bless me to uplift someone today. I ask you to bless me to motivate someone today. In your name I pray. Amen. I want to start off today by saying Happy Thanks Day. It's Thanksgiving. We all are celebrating for our own reasons. I'm celebrating for another reason. And my reason is I'm thankful that my race has not given up and has not given in. But we're still striving and we're still fighting to be the race that we always was, and that's the dominant race. We as a black race have endured the harshest of situations known to any race in the world, dating back to when the first ships with 20 and an odd slaves, Africans, arrived on the shores of Virginia. 400 years later, we look back at this moment as the start of an enduring relationship between the founding of the United States and the unconscionable exploitation of the enslaved. Our people transformed this land to which they'd been brought into some of the most successful colonies in the British Empire. There were many stories of slaves being content with being in bondage, which in fact was a lie. When there were countless revolts and rebellion that happened throughout the nation. Still to this day, slavery still exists. Centuries later, mass incarceration still keeps millions of black Americans behind bars and often working for wages that amount to less than $1 an hour. There's the idea that our understanding of slavery is accurate based on what we've learned in history, textbooks, when in reality, misinformation continues to be taught in our public schools about slavery's legacy. There are myths about slavery that said house slaves were treated better than field slaves, which in fact they was probably treated worse physically, emotionally, when violence enslaved women and sometimes men and children suffered at the hands of enslavers in their homes. In fact, rape of the black woman by white enslavers was so prevalent that a 2016 study revealed 16.7% of African Americans' ancestors can be traced back to Europe. Slavery legacy is white supremacy. The ideological which rationalized bondage for 250 years has justified the discriminatory treatment of African Americans for the 150 years since the war ended. The belief that black people are less than white people has made segregated schools accessible, mass incarceration possible, and police violence permissible. A 2017 report published by the Prisons Policy Initiative said the average minimum daily wages paid to incarcerated workers were for non-industry prison jobs were getting paid 86 cents. Those assigned to work for state-owned businesses, correctional industries, earned between 33 cents and $1.41 per hour. 2018 incarcerated Americans held a nationwide strike to end the prison slavery, demanding to be paid the prevailing wage in their state or territory for their labor. From 1860 to 1920, over 90% of prison's population was black. Men, women, and child were hired out by the state to private factories and farms for a fee. From sun up to sundown, they worked under the watchful eye of brutal whipper bosses who flogged, mauled, and murdered them. Black Friday. It's the big thing, right? It's the big hoo-ha, right? Black Friday was a day that black people were sold at a discounted price after Thanksgiving Day, dated in the 1900s. Today, in 2019, labor exploitation, the denial of human dignity, and the right to citizenship, family separation, and violence punishment define our criminal justice system in ways to mirror slavery. We as Black Americans continue to endure harsh treatments from our children to our women to our men. Even our elderly Americans witness this harsh treatment. America was built on the backs of Black Americans. And through a lot of pain and mistreatment through the years, we are still thankful to still be here. So this is my thanks for today. I'm thankful that my people haven't gave up. I'm thankful that we still have the fire in us and the desire to keep moving forward, to keep pushing and striving. and seeking justice for our race. I consider my race the strongest race because of what we've been through. Many of races would have given up and considered themselves conquered. But not us. We still strive vigilantly and vibrantly, ever seeking to be accepted as a race. But that's not my objective. My objective is for us to gain economical power and wealth to pass on to our next generation of people. My people, continue to fight. Continue to stand strong. Continue to seek justice. Our manifesto. This is my manifest vision. God bless you. And remember to like, share, and subscribe.